Hey guys, welcome back to Gaijin Garage. And what I'm doing? Well, I had 2 days off in a row because of the holidays. I know I haven't posted a lot of videos lately, so I'm sorry about that. Last video that I posted, I lost voice on the video. I got a comment about that. Thank you. I had to finish this project because I had the other project coming up, and I have a lot of parts for the new project, so I can start building the motor and all that. With that, I gotta get rid of this one. Not rid of it, but get it done. So what I have to do in this car, so one of the biggest thing is this. Before I tell you what that is, hit like, hit share, subscribe, thumbs up, and yeah, this is the brake line for the turbo to the back of the block. The ones that we have here are leaking, so we got this one finally. Last one that we had, it broke right over here, leaking through here. Now, I do have another project that I have to finish, so I gotta get this one running. So this one, it needs this. After that, I need to put coolant to the system, make sure all the cooling system that I did is working perfectly. Connect the fan, bleed the brakes, and find the seat. Oh, and make sure the clutch and brakes are working perfectly. I can shift, and then I can put a seat on the car. Take it for a nice test drive, and after that, my job is done. I can call the owner Tony and deliver it to him, or he can come and pick it up, whatever he wants to do. But that's what I'm doing right now. Besides that, car runs and drives very, the motor turns over. I had no issue with it. The only issue I have is this line. I had to figure out the problem with the fuel line while I was not holding pressure, and I think I got to figure it out. That means I got to take the tank down, and I'm glad that I had 2 days off in a row because I can attack one day very hard, and the next day I can relax and, enjoy it because my body's going to be hurting. With that said, let's tag along. Hit subscribe, hit share. If you've never been on my channel, my name is Freddy Rosario. You can see in my background. Yep, I'm a Honda guy. I got CRX also. I got plenty of shit. With that said, let's stack to this. Let's hit it up. Let's get to it. Of course, we're in the middle of the summer here in Florida. It is hot, and you're gonna hear a lot of, hopefully not, but I got a fan right here. I'm about to put another fan behind me and another fan behind me because by maybe 20 minutes from now, I'm gonna have this big ring of sweat on my shirt, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So with that said, keep hydrated, and I'm sorry about the noise. There might be one of the little microphones, so I can put it right here so you guys can hear me. Hey, how you doing? 1 2 1 2. Yeah, a little bit. So I did the line, no oil leaks. I have an issue again with fuel. I do have another fuel pump that I want to put on, and I've got it right here somewhere. Right here. So this is another Hellcat fuel pump. I know this one works. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one on, and hopefully I'll get pressure back on the vehicle and then get it done. so I can turn it on, and after I get it on, man, that would be great. Then I can run the fan, switch inside, and I can do everything else when it's in the air. That will kill a lot of time today. And then I can figure out how to start it. Just going on with a fuel relay. So I'm going station by stages. Already fix the oil leak, put the new line on, cut it here, cut it over there. Now I gotta figure out how to fix this out with a new fuel pump on, get it running, so I can get this baby back on the road as soon as I can. Stay tuned. I hate doing this part, but stay tuned. Hey guys, so I just found out what's going on with the pump. When I took the pump was on the tank. All this bullshit that told me there was whatchamacallit, fuel ready and all that, didn't hold on. These didn't hold on that much. So that's the old pump. It's another Hellcat pump. I know this one works. This one's already built in and everything, plugs in. What you have to do is take the female and weld it to this, and then put shrink wrap on it so it protects them again, and then put it back on to the new pump, to the new whatchamacallit, to the housing, put it back on the system, and get a pump again. So smell like fuel, smell like fuel. So using this much, then I'm using my trusty. I had this for like 5 years already. One of the better tools that I have in the garage is this. Fuels out with flammable welder. Very easy to use. That's done. Fuel. Comes with a little kickstand. So when you're working on it, you can leave it like that. And right now, it's full. So how you start this baby up? Boom. And then you lock up in place. Now it's staying there. Just get ready to smoke. I'm gonna put you in a fast drive. I'm gonna get the right measurement for the, and of course get that. I'm not sponsored by these people, but really good. So will this warm up? Really fast drive so you can see me. Alright guys, I have everything back to normal. A bigger retainer so you can suck more fuel into it. Everything back to in the way it's supposed to. Fuel's great. Touch it back down. The other one I threw it away. I don't know where the hell it ended up, but on the smaller fuel pumps, it's right here. You see this one has a smaller retainer. When you're running almost low gas, this can help you out a lot. Well, I'm gonna put this back together. I'm gonna put pause. I'm gonna put the back together. Next time you see me, I'll probably test to turn the car on and working on the fuel rail. I mean on the relay. See what's going on with it. Okay, stay tuned. 4 issues with this. Hold on. Alright guys, how you see I got the car running already? Though I have 2 fucking issues with it, or 3 issues with the car. 1, on the single cam, the tube that go from the water pump to the thermostat, the seal in that end is leaking. I did not build the motor internals on this, or I did not put that in. The only thing that I did on this car, wire harnesses and all the other stuff, and it's not running. We had 5 issues or 4 issues before I started today. One was leaking on this right here. The other one was leaking back there, and the pump. So I got pump is done. That is done. That is done. Now I got the tank. I got to put it back on. It is holding pressure. I got the fan running because I had the motor running for a while. So if you can see right there, folks, it is holding pressure. That's good. The only issue I have, it doesn't want to turn on by itself. I don't know if I'm pumping too much fuel and it's not enough spark. So I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'm gonna come back. Again, I got the fan running, but at the same time I got my battery thing running. Make sure this battery is not getting overheated. Look like it. Take this off. Take this off. I'm gonna make sure that I hear right here. It's just to let the fan run. It's just to the one thing to another. Just letting the fan run to cool down the engine because I had it running for a while. But that's the issue that I had. The turbo was great, everything was great, you know. So from the water pump, I mean leaks, fuel pump starting, leak went away, fuel pump starts. Now 5, let's say 4 more. I have a leak back there where the down pipe is, where the pipe to the water pump. I have a leak right there. 2, I still have a small oil leak coming out from the housing for this. I don't know why. 3, car will, fuel pump got pressure, but I had to keep jumping a fuel relay so I can keep pumping up. I might have a bad fuel relay. I gotta check that out. And 3, car won't not start after he turns off and turns back on. I have to literally put some starter fluid there, started to start it. I don't know if I'm pumping too much fuel on it, but for now I want to stop for an hour or so. I'm gonna let this cool down completely because right now it's very hot, and I already burned myself here. Look right there, and I burned myself down here. So I'm gonna let it cool down for a while. It's hot. It's like 92 degrees out here. So with that said, give me a few minutes. Well, in your world will be like a second, but my world is gonna be an hour. All right. Hey guys, so it's been about 2.5 hours. The motor's still, you know, hot, but not that hot. I mean, it's cold, you know. You can work on it if you want to. It's cold. So I talked to the owner of the car. She's like, I called him up. I said, hey man, I sent you a video. You know, we have a little issue here. I did fix what the problem was with the fuel pump, and I fixed the other leak. But besides that, we had other couple of problems came up. I told him what seal is leaking. I might have one here somewhere that I'm looking around. It's hot as hell in Florida, but I gotta look around. Second thing I told him that about trying to start a vehicle. The third thing is we might have a bad oil pump. You know, the reason I tell them is because when I took the motor apart, not the motor, the filter to install this right here, the line, the filter was no oil in it. And I did run this motor, if you watch my videos, not today, but in the past, a couple of times. There's no oil in the filter. That's telling me there's no pump, no oil pump pumping to the filter. There's no oil pump pumping to the filter. I mean, this turbo is not getting no oil either. But that means that I can fuck up the car if I'm running with that. So I'll let her know. He's gonna buy one and send it to me so we can do that. In the meantime, we have a drain plug issue too. It's leaking from there. I'm gonna take care of that too. So need to drain the oil out of it to fix the oil pump. We're gonna do that. Timing belt was done with this 10 years ago, but the motor hasn't been running, so the motor been sitting. As you can see, this motor is pretty good. It's not smoking, it's not doing nothing. The only thing that I hate is that I cannot start it on his own. But the reason I want to let it cool down is because I know for a fact that there's gotta be an issue with the fuel relay. My video's too long, I know guys, I know. Calm down. But this is how real mechanics work. This is how real YouTubers work. This is that you watch all these YouTubers, they're like, yeah, I bought the car today, I'll wash it, and boom, 3 days later, car's running, or like 20 minutes later, the car's done. No. This car been sitting in my house for 2.5 years. And those 2.5 years, I've done more work on this car on my days off than I've done on same time, that's same amount of work that I spent on that one back there. And you see all the parts that I put back there underneath the shell? Those are the parts for my next project. There is a friend of mine from my north that I have to put it together. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get the tank back up. I'm gonna clean the bottom in so I can sweep my Puerto Rican ass underneath there. And then I'm gonna start checking the fuel, what's it called? The problem with the relay. In the meantime, I gotta go to my personal collection, see if I can find that seal. If I find that seal, then my next project is to take all this out of here. I want to tell you all this had to come out. Literally. All this got to come out. Yep. Fuel rail, the injectors. I take this beautiful color. I take this whole piece out. Take the cables out to the side. So this part got to come out so I can go back there and take out that stupid seal, put it in, put everything back together. Hopefully no issues. But besides that, car runs good. Plenty of oil. See? Oil is pretty good. No water leaking into the oil. That's really good. Alright, this is what happened when you take time working on a car. Alright? So, it's up here like you're scared. One day, 8 years on YouTube and I've never been famous. So one day, right? So, I'm gonna start talking more shit. Let me get to it. Alright guys. What I have here is parts from a CRX. I'm going to my personal parts to see if I find what I need. I don't throw nothing away. My ball joint. You never know. This is ignition for CRX, and this is bad. Kept it. This is the pump for the S2000. Oh shit, I got material parts here. I got the more door handles here. Oh my god, look how much shit I got here. what I got. I have a VTEC. This was the S2000. Oh, got another one. Another pump. Interior parts. Oh shit. Stuff like this, you're gonna find it every day. I know for a fact you're the CRX gonna need it, so keep this out. I don't throw nothing away, guys. Well, I do, don't take me wrong. Ah, beautiful. So, one relay that I want to use, two relays that I'm going to use. Wait, there's more. 4 relays. Gear, more gears. Okay, to the side. Bag. Nut. You know what this is? Injectors, look. Wow. Look what I have here, guys. AC brackets. Another one. I'll put this to the side. At least I found 3 things that I was looking for. Now I gotta go look at my other statues that I have around here.